Let's get this piece of crap over and done with. I have heard so many rumours, so many reviews about this godforsaken piece of crap. Let's get it over and done with.
Hi, my name is Jane. We might have met before, but you're about to rediscover...
For those of you that are not aware, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties is a game that was described as being a interactive movie for the long abandoned 3DO console that came and went in the 1990s. And it's a shame really, because it had some groundbreaking games on there. It even was, I suppose you could say, a precursor to the Sega Saturn, which was a precursor to the PlayStation. This game came out in 1994. And it's not one of those groundbreaking games. You could see right now that this game is glitching out like mad, and this is actually a new introduction for the remaster that has just been released. The actress right here is the actress from the original game. Now, let's listen to that somewhat amazing music from the title screen. Now here we have the original opening, where our lead female character, Jane, played by Joanne Bassoon, who was a former wrestler, I believe, is introducing us to the game, and she's telling us what kind of woman she is, as this is a rom-com, and it's a game where you have to make the right choices for John and Jane for them two to meet up. It's not as exciting as it sounds, and it ends up being a bad version of the Benny Hill show. I mean, really bad version of it. Let's get this, let's get this show on the road. I've got a life to lead.
And the Coast Guard told me that I was creating tsunamis in my water bubble. And then the Pope visited, said I was the only person on Earth that had been on my knees more times than he had. Now the president's filed a restraining order claiming I have a romantic interest in the Washington Monument. Oh, you men can be so vicious. Look at me. Just look at me. Do I look like that type of girl? Well, if you think I'm that type of girl, you got another thing coming, mister. Because I don't do one-night stands, I don't take positions, and I don't roll over just because you bought into this game. Fair warning. I'll be resisting your every move and enjoying your every mistake.
She's so dumb she makes Kelly Bundy from Married with Children look like a Harvard graduate.
You are supposed to identify with this guy.
Right, now we get to the movie. It gives you a warning that there is adult content throughout. There's less adult content than an American Pie film.
Don't keep me in suspense. Give me the full story.
Oh fuck, that's going to be the interaction voice, isn't it? Wow, look at those titles done in Microsoft Paint 95. This was produced by the ever-awesome Michael Anderson. Agent Smith is after him. Jean Basson is Jane in this epic? Paul Boker as Fresher? With a character name like Fresher, he will be going into the MCU next. Edward J. Foster as John? By Jove, all the Hollywood greats are in this. Oh, now you can't be the ever awesome Harry Armis as the narrator. He will surely win an Oscar for his performance. I am surprised this didn't scoop up awards at the Oscars or the BAFTAs. Seriously though, stop with the titles. They are giving me a migraine. And what the fuck is a panda doing driving a go-kart? I see an image like this and all I can think of is the song Blue Dabba Dee. How did Sue from Sooty and Sweep get involved in all this? And how did John know about Jane enough to dream about her before he met her? How did Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight end up in this as well? Oh crap, here come the still images for the rest of your film. Frank Petrelli, you're the one to blame!
It's me. Leave your message at the beep and I'll come back to you.
It's your mother. Now get your ass out of bed. I know you're there, John. John? I said get up, John. John, if you don't pick up this phone, I'll be in your face in 5 minutes.
And she really will. His mother, secretly a sorceress with teleportation powers.
Yeah, Ma.
What are you wearing today?
My birthday.
What? That's not the sort of thing a mother asks her son!
The polka dot tie? Get out of here. That sucks.
What did you say?
It's seersucker. I hate seersucker.
Polka dots are not seersucker. Just wear it. It'll make a good impression.
On who? The rats? Ma, I'm a plumber. Remember?
Just do it for your mother.
Ma.
John.
Yeah, okay. Okay, whatever you
Now,
want.
what have you done with Amy?
I got her boiling in garlic oil.
Don't get smart with
He
me. What
boiled his ex-girlfriend in garlic oil?
did you say?
Okay, his mum's a nut, and he is a cannibal, right?
You two are perfect.
That means we've got a film here with Heath Ledger's Joker and him being a psychotic version of Ken.
Smart mouthing with me, young man. Why is it I haven't
Ugh,
Why is that, John?
this is not a rom-com. This is a horror movie.
You gay?
No,
This is
Ma,
just
I'm not gay.
weird.
Heaven. Then what is it with you? Why haven't you met any of your girlfriends?
None are right for you, Ma.
Okay,
Women out there, you can't find
so
one
his mother wants him to have kids with some woman
Time. Cheaper in
that
the long run.
she hasn't met yet.
Me a lifetime. It's like the
I'm lost for words already. She's trying to force him to have kids.
time you
This sounds like some creepy, borderline incestuous impact
I need my only child to
pad thing.
and in my lifetime. Don't you love your mother?
Anyway, let's plod along.
No, I won't. Amy's perfect for you.
I can just imagine
Waiting for you,
the
John.
crime documentary now.
type.
And what
Anne
is your type? Some
was a
bikers?
fine, healthy woman with a good career until she met John, who seemed to be charming until he boiled her in oil, gravy oil. He did it for the sake of his mother,
Ma, you
who he was having a borderline incestuous affair with. Watch on crime scene documentary known as Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. What the hell? John's mother has certainly changed a bit. I mean, I knew she was a bit of an old dog, but come on! Yeah, alright. I know this film's got known for its padding and all that, but I don't exactly want to look up a dog's snout for a good long while. Okay, so we're over to Plastic Barbie.
Hey, Daddy, don't you know where I'm at?
What's this? Donald Trump's hideout?
I'm home, Daddy.
married.
Okay, so we're going to get a look into Jane's life now.
I'm telling you, I want some too. Your clock's a tick.
Yep,
Why the hell haven't
this
you
will be
got-
fun.
Haven't had time, Daddy.
For Christ's sake, girl, how long does it take these days? You ain't that busy. Now, damn it, Jane, you get on the stick.
Oh, and he wants her to have children with some
Honey?
bloke that may not be of her taste.
What? Those guys are all geeks and dorks.
Yeah.
And he's also
maybe
pissed.
they're geeks and dorks, but they can make babies in less time than it takes you to put on shoes.
That's just the problem. Daddy, I gotta get to my new job.
Lovely people.
Oh, all the guys kept hitting on me.
What?
Yep, I want to spend
You should have hit him back.
less than 5 minutes with them.
It's okay, Daddy, it's okay. It didn't hurt. Love you. Have a nice day, Daddy-o.
Where do I get my hands on him? I'll kill him.
Oh God! This was an attempted remake of Making Planet of the Apes! And that cat has got the most psychotic stare ever. As if to say, how could you put me in this? I demand a new agent. As you probably assume, I had to cut some stuff out. Right, over to Pound Store Pamela Anderson and Pound Store Ken. They are preparing for their day ahead. And why we have to see Ken's workout, I don't know. Oh, for God's sake, we get it! He works out! And she flicks her hair a lot. Real hobbies. Can we please stop seeing images of him shirtless? And why is he playing his plum as though it's a guitar? No. Someone should tell Ken. What the hell? The name of the product is Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. And what is he doing? He's wearing a tie! Ugh. And why is he playing with his plum sucker like it's a guitar? Don't tell me he goes to work and puts a guitar down someone's sewer. Ugh. Yes, this film is nothing but pointless filler. What the hell? If I want to look at photos, I will look at my family photo album. What this product basically is, people, is basically it's like a family holiday photo album being shown to you on a reel by some family relatives that everyone says they like, but they don't really like, and they still insist on showing you their family holiday photos. This is the scene where they meet. John and Jane, the couple to be, and he acts like a creepy stalker.
Give to do her plumbing.
And she just acts like, oh, it's okay to be a stalker. Yeah, you stalk me. You could be a potential serial killer. I don't care if you got Jodie Foster watching you from the distance over there. You could be a serial killer. Yeah,
Whoa.
but I'm fine with it.
Better living through chemistry.
I'm just going to call John in this review from now on
Please extinguish
Chicken
all
Colin.
weapon materials during
Not
this
Buffalo Bill,
because it's gonna get hot.
Chicken Colin.
And fasten your seat.
What the hell is the Joker turning up in this for?
Your assignment, should you accept it, is to get
Oh,
the birds together.
I've lost all hope in humanity now.
In real life, one wrong move.
Mankind has done some truly, truly terrible things in the history of time.
And the consequences
But
for these
plumbers don't wear ties.
and unexpected.
Is like in the top tier of all things inhumane.
Your choice. But you better make it damn good. Remember, we're keeping score.
Please appreciate everything that I'm doing for you guys and ladies out there.
To make the first move. If you want John to do it,
I feel like I'm having my hands whipped by the gaming demon himself, Superman 64, because I haven't played that game in 3 years.
Hi, my name's John. I'd like to make you, meet you.
And I will one day do a review on it on here.
He's cute. Great smile.
John and Jane. Corny. I guess I could change my name to Tarzan.
You know what? I really have to go, but it's nice meeting you.
So yes, of course,
What are you doing later?
John,
Lunch. Can I buy
if you go on the option I went on, and pretty much any other option in the game,
Wait. How about dinner?
John tells Jane how much he likes her,
I promise I'll be good.
and that he wants to take her to Paris for a weekend, which is really creepy as he's only known her for 5 seconds.
John made the first move, just like you
And he waits in the car park for her to go to a job
She'd
interview.
like to meet him. She knows she'd like to meet him. But does John know she'd like to meet him? What's a guy to do?
He acts really creepy, but she's fine with
Into
it.
the wind and pursues Jane. Be careful.
One of the options is he plans a vigorous assault later on.
like guys who are really aggressive.
What?
I don't think so.
John throws caution.
I cannot believe it. This was put in.
I can't let this beauty slip through my fingers.
Ugh. Wait a minute. Where did those bouquet of flowers come from?
This guy's different. Interesting.
He couldn't have had them beforehand, before meeting Jane.
Beautiful.
No, you're beautiful.
Yep,
Come on.
he's definitely a serial killer.
You know what? I'd love to, but today's my first day on the job, and I don't even know where my work
Chicken Colin, hunted by the FBI.
Flowers are magic. Simple, I'll just wait for you. Here in the parking lot.
You're crazy.
About you,
Chicken Colin,
just get
trying to lure Kelly Bundy wannabe.
He's persistent. I like that. Great looking body, too. Give me
Mind
a
you,
word,
who
I'll
wouldn't?
tell you about it.
today's not a good day.
Why? What do you do?
Uh-oh, she's trying.
Oh, for God's sake, just get straight to the point, you two.
No, I'll just lie. I'm a rep,
God's sake, I've seen more exciting confrontations and altercations and whatever.
Yeah, Mark.
I've seen more exciting confrontations on Countdown.
The exclusive account rep clubs around here.
Oh my goodness, maybe you two work in the same office. Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, no, different offices.
How do you know?
Well, you see,
But yes, Jane is about to go for a job interview
Your own office.
with a boss called Fresher.
all right.
You heard me right.
Tell you what, why don't you give me
Her
some-
boss is called Fresher.
Better. Today's a killer. I got meetings scheduled every hour. Lots of clients. Big clients.
Although he explains later on that his name is Mark Fresher. But even so,
Okay, I'll call you tonight.
the fact he says I'd
At 8.
like to be called Fresher,
I mean, perfect timing.
That should raise a red flag.
I'll be waiting for your call. I won't eat till I hear from you. You won't let me starve to death, will you? I'm too young to die. What a smile.
But we'll see what happens, shall we?
We're perfect together. I know we are.
Oh, great. Let's give this guy Jerry the Mouse to dance right beside him. I mean, he's not exactly Fred Astaire, but he's trying to work on it.
I gotta go check my horoscope. What if she doesn't call? What if she loses the number? I'll never see her again. I know. I'll put my number on her windshield, just in case. God, what if it blows away? What if someone takes it? Damn. Now I'm late for work. I can't go to work. This is too important. I'll call in lovesick. I just can't lose her.
Oh, yeah, Fresher's not going to be the slightest bit dodgy, is he?
Your qualifications are outstanding. Your recommendation.
Here he is.
And yes, I know I promised
Now,
you a job, but what happened was completely out of my control. Your position was canceled just an hour ago. I'm sure.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what unfolds between Jane and Fresher. Could it be that he appears somewhat sleazy, but he's in fact got a heart of gold? Or could it be that he's Lucifer, the demon of all demons from hell? And is it me or does he look like a chubbier version of Ricardo Montalban?
If you're looking for work, you'll have lots of humiliation.
Well, if that's the case, just get Leslie Nielsen onto him and we'll all be fine.
I'll empty trash. Can I clean up offices? I'll even make coffee. I can work my way up the organization. I just need someone to give me a chance, please. Mr. Thresher, I don't have a lot of money. I was counting on this job, praying for this. Oh God, Mark, I'm desperate.
Actually, if she was Kelly Bundy, all she'd have to do is just call her dad Al, and Al would sort him out. God's sake, if you're really that concerned about him, lady, just get out of there. Make your excuses and leave. Say the job wasn't for you.
Life isn't that harsh. Give Jane something to hope for.
Poor Jane.
Note, you must be 18 or over to take a look at this decision.
I will warn you, from now on,
Jane.
Life isn't.
the following scenes
You
are
must be 18 or
rather
over to take a look
graphic.
at this decision.
And believe me, they are.
You know, perhaps something can be worked out after all.
Yes?
Take your clothes off, Jane.
I beg your pardon?
You know, we get at least 200 qualified applicants for every position here. It's those people who do that little extra thing. They're the ones who get ahead.
Take my clothes off? You can't be serious.
Yep, basically, he tries to coerce her into a sexual act.
Job, you'll follow my first directive. And remove
Good
your
boss skills, not!
Here? Now?
Read my lips.
No one told me about this part of the interview. I remember when I was just a little girl and I got lost in the park and I felt so alone. I couldn't find my daddy. He was nowhere around. No one
This
was around.
game sucks!
That denim blew my little head off until...
Take your damn clothes off!
Now see how your sick curiosity led Jane into this mess? What kind of
Oh, for
tormented monster are you?
Frig! This is where we get to the Benny Hill part, isn't
To
it?
this disgusting proposal.
You promise I'll get the job if I do this one thing, Mr. Thresher?
This little gesture will prove you're a team player, Jane.
What? We just seen this bit!
My word, you'll get the job.
Well, I guess it'll be alright
Ugh.
sometime.
Wait a minute. It said that she refused,
You'll be very happy.
but she seems to be
Well,
enticing him somehow.
Comfortable. Take a seat in that other chair. Now that
Lady, you could just go out through the door!
I knew.
Run, leg it out of there!
Hope you don't mind being videotaped.
Go and file a complaint against him!
oh, Mr. Thresher, Mark, I don't mind.
Nope,
either.
she seems to be like she's luring him in. Lady, just go out through the door!
Show this tape to your wife, you animal!
You think I'm an idiot? You think you can waltz in here with that perky...
I will warn you now, people, what starts is a very dull chase
lesson you'll never forget.
album.
You little bitch. No one does that to me.
He goes to grab the pen, but comes away with the scissors. Continuity isn't exactly their strong point. She goes into the men's. Yeah, she'll be safe in there. But he goes into the women's. He's obviously short-sighted. He's got his shirt hanging out. Boris Johnson will be proud of him. And she's got her jacket back on. Just amazingly, because she really is a wizard. But don't worry, our creepy boy, Chicken Colin, is on the case.
Run, Jane, run!
He goes over to Thresher. And Pound Store Joker is right here. All we need now is a guy in a big black cape and black cowl to come up and say, "Where are they? Where are they?"
Who the hell are you?
But instead what we get is Hilary Swank from the next Karate Kid film. Well, the Pound Store version of her. God damn it, she's fighting like Cynthia Rothrock! But with less coordination.
Phew. Finally got rid of that obnoxious character. And that horrible music. Name's Thelma.
Can't we have a movie about her?
Wanted in 30 states for high.
Actually, no, she's just as obnoxious.
Probably seen my face
I don't care.
office for terrorizing those Book of the Month Club romance novels. Now, if this is the first time you've had a story hijacked, well, buckle up, because I'm in charge. Now,
Why does she look like she's on drugs?
I'll just look at the choices you've made so far. Yes. I see. Well, what happened there? I don't see how you... How could you do that? I don't believe it. How could you make such choices? Were you raised in a barn? These are the most disgusting series of plot choices I have ever seen. Let me look at your score. You deserve every minus what you have gotten, and even more. You will hear from me again at the next choice.
This is exhilarating cinema, isn't it?
Run, John, run. John's not going to resort to violence. It's not politically correct these days. Choose this decision if you think he's man enough to try something else.
What the? We've already seen this footage! Why are they recycling footage? And why is Chicken Colin wearing a tie when he's a plumber that's not meant to wear a tie? What's going on here? Is his fetish about people wearing ties? Is Fresher somehow aroused by people wearing ties? Because thank God I don't wear a tie.
Never really thought about it that way.
Don't be shy. No.
And you know what? Chicken Colin doesn't actually seem to be too perturbed by it.
Well, yeah, I have been kind of messed up.
Like I said.
I know what these two are made for each other.
I can see it in your eyes. By the way, my name's Mark.
My name's John.
You're not confused now.
He's whispering into his ear. I'm gonna kill you tomorrow.
That's a start. Why don't we go someplace quiet where we can talk man to man?
So it's John is just turning around saying, yeah, if you can make it fast, that'll be fine.
Was right. Not all men are dorks and geeks. Some are dorks and some are geeks.
And they walked off into the sunset, living happily ever after, before they went and ran over someone's cat, which they then turned into a purse.
Alright, I promise to do the right thing.
Run, Jane, run. Run, John.
Help me, help!
Okay, let's go with the canonical ending. God damn it, stop it! Okay, now we're getting on to the chase sequence that most people know about. And she's lost her jacket again. What is it with Jane and her streaking? How the hell did they end up in this part of town so quick? You know, this looks like Sandy Shore, so I'm hoping that they bump into Trevor from GTA 5 within the next 5 seconds. And why is he doing his nails? Oh great, now they're at a concert! So between trying to kill each other, they go to a concert. That's the sort of thing that would happen. And what's with the negative Polaroids? Oh, be careful, Jane, you might break your heels. He's very slowly coming up behind you. I'd be very careful. They're very discreet, aren't they, these two?
Help me, help!
Run, Jane, run!
I give up on the attempt at heart attack here. What the hell? Right. She's so stressed out from running away from her psychotic boss that she took a selfie. So she gave him a right hook, and then she gave John a right hook. Oh yeah, very an ideal item for a couple, aren't they? Her and John. Wile E. Coyote was driving that train. And they're back to where they started. Little did they know they had to complete another 2 laps before any one of them got a prize.
Jane, I'm here. Hold on.
Okay, so we're now at the climax. And Jane is still running from Thrasher. Thrasher is running from John. And John is running away from his career. This is all very Scooby-Doo. I'm expecting the Mystery Inc. people to be in the background now. In the next few moments, John's mum turns up in the background and says, "Right, you boys, break it up. You over in that corner, and you in that corner, and both face the wall." Oh.
Kill him! Kill that son of a bitch!
Or the other woman in John's love life. I'm still getting jitters about that.
What'd he do to you?
He wanted me to strip for him to get a job.
You're disgusting. Go, call the police.
Wait a minute. Whoa. I can make you an offer you won't refuse. There's no way you'll refuse it. It's been proven in many, many movies.
What? A real job? Like in Working Girl?
No, I'm offering you a lot more than that.
That's it, John. You whack him on the head with that plank of wood. That very thin plank of wood. Which will do no harm to him at all. What is with the negatives? Well, actually, there's a lot of negatives with this.
I cannot believe how disgusting the story is.
How did Alice in Wonderland turn up here?
I demand this story be stopped right now. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow this sexist trash to continue. I am going to liberate... What are you doing here?
Oh, great. Now in this game, they're encouraging guns against teenagers. Not the least bit controversial, is it? I hate this game. The only reason why I've got it in my collection is because I'm a sucker for bad games. Why do I punish myself?
So much for that liberation front. I'm back in control now.
To anyone who thought Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was bad, no. It wasn't the worst game ever made. This is the prime example of that.
I'm telling you,
I only deleted it because I had to make space on my console.
the damn government for all I care, but the one thing they will not take over is my story. And this story ain't over till I say it. This time. Uh-huh. Just as I thought. You know, I give you a simple little task like getting these two lovebirds together.
It's so bad that even the annoying narrator
Imagine what your love
has
life is
actually
like.
decided
Now let's
to end it all.
Jane from yourself.
How could anyone refuse? Jane goes for it. Who wouldn't?
You know,
Who do you think you're talking to? Some bimbo? Who the hell do you think she is?
Hey, let the lady speak for herself.
Tell him. Tell him hell's gonna freeze over.
Oh, great, she's got the two most boring, stupidest men fighting over her.
I love you.
Mind you, she's in league with them, I guess, so I don't give a fuck.
I idolized you. I've seen you in my dreams.
It is a lot of
But what about us? I couldn't.
I'm gonna have to make a swear box because of this game.
With him. Even if it is only one night.
What's one lousy night? What were you gonna do? Buy me pizza and expect the same thing?
No, of course not. Jane,
Why?
I don't want you for a night. I want you for a lifetime. I've been searching for you.
They left a gaff in the game. They left a gaff in the game. They had one thing to make sure it never went wrong. They had to make sure one simple task didn't go wrong. And they couldn't do that.
It's not that way. I don't want you for a night. I want you for a lifetime. I've been searching for you. I mean, okay, maybe you're not perfect. Maybe you do like money too much.
Calm down.
Maybe you are a daddy's girl.
Never know what tomorrow brings.
But you can't be bought. That sort of thing only
I
happens.
might win the lottery tomorrow.
Think you're kidding.
Or
It happens every day in the streets.
Or this game may be taken away from the PlayStation Store, erasing all copies of it. Life's not all bad.
Then you two should be perfect together. He's all yours. Come on, Tiger, let's leave these lovebirds.
Don't let the game get to you. If you let the game get to you, then the developers have won. Calm down.
Good deal. You called it.
See, Thrasher, you can buy love. You just proved it.
Don't worry, honey. He'll get his money's worth.
Help me! You can't. Wait a minute. You can't leave me here.
I lost all hope. I lost all hope in humanity. Now we're at the bloated monologue.
What you did.
At
Very brave.
the epilogue.
No one's ever done anything like that for me.
I was not.
Great.
Did you really mean what you said? You know,
Sorry,
you felt
just
about
remain
me?
calm.
I've
It's
never
only a few
felt
more
like this
minutes.
about anyone.
This is so crazy.
Remain calm.
I feel so overwhelmed.
Nearly there. We're gonna get through this.
It's such
My
a-
audience.
If anything should happen, if something should keep us apart, oh, kiss me, Jane. Kiss me as if it were the last time.
Well, congratulations.
How the hell did the chicken from Family Guy end up in this?
I don't believe you've made it this far, especially with a score like yours. Has John won over Jane with his heroics? Will he finally turn his life around and marry the woman of his dreams? Or would you like to see something completely different?
Hey, give me the Hollywood ending. I'm a romantic person, you know.
Let's just go with the Hollywood ending.
I've never felt like this before. Never.
Me either, ever.
They're cheering because it's finally over. It's finally over. So what have we learned from this film? She's a bitch who only wants men for their money. He's a psychotic serial killer who picks up women and disposes of them in olive oil, and possibly has an incestuous relationship with his mother.
Go somewhere and park.
And Fresher,
Yeah, I'd like that.
he's just a pervert.
Talk, for now.
I'm just testing.
What about your work? I thought today was real busy for you.
None of these people are likable. But it's nearly over. You've nearly got there. I've already sat through this
Everything about you.
thing.
Live, what kind of work you do, that's so god-awful important. I like a man who takes his work seriously. I want to meet your mother and...
Jane, hold on a sec. I don't want us to get started on the wrong foot here. There's something you have to know.
Yes? What is it, dear?
Well, you see, it's about my work. I'm really...
I jinxed this, didn't
Oh,
I?
I just love your sense of humor. You're such a joker.
No, I'm serious. I'm really a plumber.
John, plumbers don't wear ties. Now, come on, stop fooling around. I know. Why don't we get something to eat? I'm hungry. You have plans for dinner?
No, I don't have plans for dinner anymore.
Then why don't we go to my place? I'll cook something for you.
You cook?
Well, if it doesn't work out, we can call for pizza.
That sounds great.
What? My cooking or my pizza?
It doesn't matter. You've got me eating out of your hand already. Now, let's just pretend I was a plumber. Would it matter to you?
No, stop it. You're such a jokester.
I'm really a plumber. My nickname's Rooter. Okay.
Plumber on a bike.
Or a garbage collector. Would it matter?
Why didn't they use that for a title? Because at least it would have made sense.
Why do you want to be someone you're not? Just be yourself, John.
I'm trying.
I think this may have pipped Superman 64 off of the top of the worst game ever list for me. It's not a game. It's not a film like it advertised itself. It's nothing. It's nothing.
I want to know who's behind this. Give me the credit.
Oh, let's just end this thing, shall we?
Wow, you really want to go through?
That's it?
Yes, in the remaster, you get the chance to go and rethink your decisions. Like you would. You also get a mini game, which is kind of like a Mickey take of Doom. It's called Depth of the Plunge or something like that. I didn't really look at the title, but basically you are playing the role of John and you have to go down into the sewers, I gather, to collect extras and collectibles from the sewers whilst trying to avoid Fresher. And the way you avoid him as he hunts you down is by throwing plungers at him. Plungers that you pick up. It's not a bad little mini game, but as another reviewer, Dark Lord Jado, that I watched yesterday, actually said it will probably get very boring after a few minutes. But it was just nice to have for a remaster of a terrible game. And I will say the textures look okay, but the main game itself is dog shit. In fact, it's worse than dog shit. It's just terrible. It's not a game, it's not a film. It has no idea what it wants to be. But music is... it's worse than stock music that I can find on my film editor. It's, you know, its voice dubbing is horrendously bad, and the extras don't just include the minigame alone. There's also still images, video clips about the film, as well as making of and all that. But why would you want to watch the film clips again? Because they're not film video clips. Most of them, apart from the intros. Seriously. Why would you waste your time with this? And this remaster is charging $15.99 right now on the PlayStation Store. It's a rip-off. It's going in the Dungeon of Doom. Because $15.99 is £10 too expensive for this. If it was like $7.99, I'd say, okay, that's reasonable. Reasonable for an old title, which, although was crap, but has a lot of extras. But for something that's garbage, even with a lot of extras, $15.99 is just, you know, it's almost £10 too much. I'd wait for it to be in the sales. I would. But apart from that, I hope you've enjoyed my review, and I hope to make more reviews like this at some point in the future. Please realise they do take quite a lot of time to make, and I'm also focusing more on making animated movies right now. But I hope you enjoyed the review, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!